Hey guys, we are here with Rebecca, the product manager at West Coast Seeds, and today we're going to talk about some exciting varieties. Let's talk about, is it Casperita and Orangita? I
Oh
said it right.
yeah. Little
Perfect.
mini pumpkins.
They're adorable. They're
They're
so cute.
adorable and
What's not to
they're
love?
so easy to grow. I believe we have them at 80 days to maturity. I've seen them like right now in our field. I have seen them mature even earlier. What's really nice about these, typically the smaller the fruit, the smaller the pumpkins, the more you're going to have per plant. And these are a semi bush plant. So, while the bush is pretty large, the plants are very vigorous. It takes up a lot less space than a vining
Mm,
pumpkin plant. You have a load of these very uniform, very cute little pumpkins. So Casperita is the white one, Orangita is the orange, and I will say we will continue to add to this line because there's more colors out there. So stay tuned. We'll be adding more, but they make great tabletop decorations. You
mm.
can put them inside for
Like
decoration. You can put
perfect
them
for
on
a
your
little like
porch.
Thanksgiving dinner, just all along the table and the
Absolutely.
countertops.
Yeah.
So stinking cute.
I've loved adding more ornamentals to our product line. And then when you get to some of the larger pumpkins, ornamentals, a lot of them, they're edible as well. So they're
Okay.
ornamentals. But this Casperita and Orangita are just really cute, really easy to grow, fun to have in the garden. And then commercial growers out in the field, you're getting a lot of fruit per plant.
Okay. So these ones aren't edible. These are decorative only.
Yeah, I would call them decorative only. I mean, sure, you can eat any pumpkin, but there's not much to these. I mean, they're tiny.
Right.
They're,
They're for
they're tiny,
decor and
and
gifts.
they will hold a very long time once they have been harvested. They're going to
Okay.
hold a long time into the
I think I
winter,
have one on my
potentially
desk.
through the winter
I think I have one
from
on my
last
desk
year.
from last year. Yeah, and it's
Yeah, I know.
August,
I
like,
don't
it's
want to.
still trucking.
I was going to say, I don't want to say absolutely, but really, they will hold through the winter because they dry down very, very nicely. As long as the fruit, when you harvest them, are fully mature and
Mm,
are in good shape. If there's any nibbles on those plants, you've got spots where they can start rotting. But as long as they're in good shape,
nice.
they're going to hold for you. Yeah.
How do you recommend keeping the Casperita white? I know it's like a whole technique.
Yeah. So there are some newer white varieties that do hold their color a little bit better, but typically with a white pumpkin, you do want to get it out of direct sunlight as soon as it is ready to harvest. The nice thing, because this is a bush plant, they're tucked in there really nicely,
Mm,
so they are well protected from direct sun. Ours right now they're white, they're the right size. The stems haven't dried down yet, so I will let them sit out there and they are very well protected in the plant. Once those plants start dying, though, you lose your protection. But for this bush type plant, for the Casperita, they are staying protected really well. So I will let them stay out there until the stems have dried down really well. But generally, for white pumpkins, it is a best idea to get them out of direct sunlight, get them inside, and start curing them as soon as they are ready to harvest because many varieties tend to turn yellow in the sun.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And then speaking to small market farmers, what makes them appealing, and do you have any tips recommending to sell them?
Having multiple colors is great for market growers. These little pumpkins are just so accessible to folks that want to buy pumpkins, especially little kids love them. They have they're like disc shaped. They're a little bit flattened with that really lovely fluting, so you can actually stack them up on top of each other. They're
Cute.
very cute. They're hand shaped, and so they're really nice for little kid hands. And then selling them, having multiple colors. Like I said, we are adding more colors for markets, for farm stands that have, really nice fall displays, having, growing gourds with them, growing more little pumpkins, having pumpkins of multiple sizes so you can create really nice displays. But these little pumpkins, they're just so accessible. They're not going to cost a whole lot for your customers to purchase them because
Mm,
they're not massive and you can sell them by the each or you can sell them by the pound. But it's such an easy thing to make cute little displays like in an office, in your house with these tiny ones. But
totally.
definitely having multiple colors really helps sell